Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe. That helps the channel tremendously. If you've never seen my video in the past, and this is the first time you come to the channel, please subscribe. It helps the channel tremendously. You get me grow. I got a lot more video to do, guys. You gotta get me going. So subscribe. This video is about a 24-volt batteries. You can see they have a board there. See this board? That's a board. That's a board. This is not a BMS. This board is made to balance the battery when the battery is being charged. Okay, so I think this probably made for a go-kart. This is 24-volt batteries. This video is about how to can put if you put them together for the 48-volt system, will it work? We're about to see that. If you have a 48-volt system, you want to know if this thing will work. I'm about to do a video on that for you guys. Okay, so like I said, you really need. I have a previous video that tells you which nuts that I use. Okay, and this is the kind that I use, guys. This is still too big. This is an MX. It's an M8. It's supposed to be 20, 24, 25. It's a quarter inch. But you gotta, if you can get lower than 16, that'd be better. Okay, this is 16 millimeter. You need something lower than 16. About 14 would be perfect, or 13. Anything below 15 would be better. So that's the nuts that I use. Okay, as a bulb, I use a stainless. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if this thing works to 24 48 volt. I have this wire here, guys, and this is a cable that I have. I believe this is, let me see there. Let me see how many gauges this thing is. Okay, guys, this is 10 gauge wire. I use 10 gauge a lot. That's all my batteries. So this is a 10 gauge wire, guys. So if you're gonna do something permanent, you need better than 8 gauge. You need somewhere 6 gauge wire. Just the same type of wire as this to connect them. This is from the inverter. It came with it. I think this is probably 8 and 6 gauge. This is probably 6 gauge wire. There's no marking on them. It comes with my inverter. I would advise you to get something thicker like this. Okay. This is for the test purposes. Okay, guys. I'm not saying I'm not saying this is something to use. I'm saying it's something for the test. Okay, something for the test. I'm about to put it like this, just to test if the battery will work with 24 volt, a 48 volt system. I'm about to test it. I have a small inverter to test it with the 2000 watt. This can produce 2000 watt. The wire. This is 10 gauge wire. Okay, it says 10 gauge right there, guys. Okay, it says 10 gauge right there. So, okay, folks, I'm using I'm using the bulb here and 2 washer, because this is 16. It is too long. If it was 14, it would be fine. Anything less than 14 would be fine. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, guys. And I believe this is this is negative. This is positive, guys. This is positive. It says it right there. You can read it. So I'm putting this thing on series. All right, this is connected, guys. Now I have to test it. Put the positive there, the negative there. I got 57. Let me see how much this thing says. This is 28. This might be 30. This is 29. This is charger. This has got a higher charge because I was using this earlier. So now I just have to plug the inverter. I do have a 48 volts. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna plug it in, guys, and see if this thing works. If you got the voltage, the inverter should work. The board, don't worry about the board. They are made for something else, which most likely I'm gonna remove it. So I'll probably get a 8S and BMS, put it in there. For the time being, guys, let me go ahead and test the battery and see if it works. Okay, folks, I have to flip this thing around. The reason I flip this around because this wire was in my way. So I'm gonna be using this inverter, guys. It's a KRX New York, the KRX NY inverter, 2000 watt. I will not be testing this thing to see if we have a voltage, not voltage overload, but I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna use a 1500 watts heater to see this thing will work. Okay, so I gotta put the positive in there, and let me go ahead and do this, guys. Okay, folks, I have the battery set. I can't put it on top of the. I couldn't put it on top, guys. You see, because of this thing here. This is the inverter. It's a KRX NY inverter, 2000 watt. Okay, so I have the positive and the positive and the negative and the negative, so we're good to go. Okay, this is about 48 volt. This is this little machine in here. But what happened is just turn it on. Let's see what happened, guys. Let's turn the tone on. There you go. We got lights. We got light, guys. Okay, this look good. So let me get something to use. Okay, guys, let's try to read what you see there. Okay, we have 58.4 volt, 60 hertz, 120 AC volt. Okay, now we're gonna turn these guys here. So you're gonna plug it in. Okay, the thing's turned off. Make sure it's turned off. The thing turned off. Okay, let's plug these guys in. Let's plug in. If it is on. Turn this thing on a little bit. Okay. Let's turn it on to. Okay, the heat is on. The heat is on. Now, this is about 744 watts. This is 1500 watts, guys. The good thing about this inverter, it tells you the wattage. Okay, so it's 2000 watts. This is my backup inverter for the house. It's a. Okay, guys, you clearly see what's going on here. Okay, this is the battery. The battery works. The board don't mean anything on the battery for right now because the board is made for a different device. Okay, so now we have it. So this is working. So let's see if this thing can produce 24 volt to a 1500 watts. I increase it. Let's see what we have in here. See what we have in here? The display is very nice. I like the display. But I think it's about $20 extra to get the display. But I'm not sure this machine can do overload. It's pretty hot in here, guys. Well, that's what you got. It's almost 1500 watts. That's what it is. Turn this thing off. Lower it. Yeah, we lower it. Okay. So, guys, what we have there, is a nice little machine, which is a battery. It works. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Guys, help the channel out by subscribe. If you did not subscribe, just go ahead and subscribe and send it to your friends because this is pretty nice. This is compact battery, guys. You don't have to do anything. It's well made. I like the battery. The battery is amazing. You can't go wrong with the battery, man. You can't go wrong with the battery, guys.